Hi people, welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video. Today we're going to talk about what every operator does, like sort of explain fully. I'm not the best at this game and I haven't played it for a very long time. As you can see, I'm only copper. My peak was like bronze summit. I know that's terrible, but this is for all the new players out there who are getting Siege at Christmas and you want to know what the operators do. Right, so we're going to start an attack, and we have Striker. Striker, everyone starts out with Striker. So basically, your loadout is either the M4, which is a really good gun, to be honest. But you can also use this LMG, he has a secondary shotgun, and his unique ability is you can carry two of any of these. So obviously you can pick two on here, then two on here. So to be honest, he's a really good solo player. Like if you're going to solo queue ranked, because you can bring hard breaches and stuns, or hard breaches and claymores, or impact grenades, or anything like that. Now on to the next operator. We have Sledge. Now Sledge, I have seen, hasn't been picked that much, but he does have a really good gun, which is the, hold on, which is the LA85A2, and he also has mute shotgun, which is, we all know, which is really good. And obviously then he has his pistol, then you can either have an impact grenade, grenades, or stuns. But like, don't use grenades, because they got nerfed, so just use stuns, impacts. But his ability is literally a sledgehammer. It's in his name. He can break soft walls, and that's it really. His gun's really good though. And obviously it says there, use a breaching hammer to break through disrupt. I can't say the word, but you can read it, it's on your screen. It's a very good operator to use. Now on to the next operator. We have Thatcher. Now Thatcher is a really good operator to play. Don't ask what headgear I've got on, but he has the same guns as Sledge. But he's better than Sledge. Well, actually no, I'm lying. He also has the AR-33, but he does have the LA-52 and the shotgun. But he brings EMPs, but to be honest, not a lot of people play him, because obviously you could play a different attack operator with a different unique ability, but they can also carry EMPs. But he's just like, his is just better EMPs, if you like get what I'm saying. But like, yeah, he's really good. He's a support character, and he's an anti-gadget, which means you can get like people like Bandit and Cade and that. And that means you can use your thermite to open up walls, or ace, or whoever you want to use to open up walls. Right, anyway, on to the next operator. Right, the next operator is Ash. Right, now Ash, people think, is a very solo operator. Like, people just want to use her because of her gun, not actually help out the team. But if you do use her ability properly, you can make very good angles, and you can open up a lot of soft walls and hatches or whatever. She has, yes, two really good guns. She has the G360, which basically has like no recoil, and even just the R4C, but I would argue the R4C is better. She has two very good pistols, and you can obviously bring breaching charges or claymores. You probably should use claymores, I don't know. I think I was using breach charges because like, it's just more utility, isn't it? But anyways, yes, Ash is a very good operator if you want to just run in and kill everyone really, because yes, you can make her 4 speed, which is stupid. She's a 1 health though, so you have to be careful to Capcan traps, because you walk one through Capcan trap and you don't look, and then you're just gone, round's over, you've sold. Right, the next operator is Thermite. Like, when I mentioned earlier about Thatcher, as soon as he Thatchers that wall with his EMPs, Thermite had this massive like breaching charge, which is better than any other breach charge because it explodes the whole wall basically. But anyways, his loadout is, hold on, is the 5.56 XI, which is a really good gun and all, to be honest. Still no recoil. He does have a shotgun, but just uses AR. And then obviously he has stuns, and smokes. But I think if you use smokes, I know I have stuns equipped here, but if you use smokes and you like open up a wall, you could smoke inside, and then maybe if you have a Ying on your team, you could Ying it like a utility round basically. So you open up the wall with Thatcher, throw Yings in, throw smokes in or whatever, run in, plant, go out. There we go. Thermite's a really useful operator. It's a gadget. I mean, what? It's a support character, 2 speed, 2 health. So he's like equaled out. Right, the next operator is Twitch. Now Twitch is arguably has one of the hardest guns to control in the game, but her ability is so good. She has a shock drone, right? I know she got nerfed a little bit, so obviously you can't use the shock drones in like the prep phase anymore, because that was a bit overpowered. I didn't even play then, but I still know how overpowered it was, because you could go around and kill people with your shock drones before the round even started. But her drones, basically, you get 3 of them, plus your 2 drones you start off with, like obviously if you don't get your drone destroyed when you're in attack. But her shock drones, if you go around, you can shoot cameras out, you can shoot abilities out, you can shoot Capcan traps. She's the anti-gadget, that's what that is. She's also intel gadget, because obviously she brings more drones. But her gun, the F2, she also has a DMR as well, but the F2, I say if you use a hollow A, it makes the recoil so much easier. But obviously people might prefer to use ACOG, which is like I can still control the recoil, but I think that's just better with that. I'll have to test it out later on. And yes, I am using the revolver just because I got black eyes in it. Like, that's not my fault. Anyways, on to the next operator. Right, the next operator is... Hold on, let me get off Twitch real quick. Is Montang. I don't know how you want me to pronounce it. I'm from the UK, from the northeast, right? I'm only 16. Don't blame me in the comments. I don't know why I told you how old I am, but anyways. This is a shield operator. He is an extractable shield, and with the shield rework, he is better now. So obviously you can look around in your shield, you can reload behind your shield. Is he better than Blitz? No. But he can make a lot of useful plays. Like for example, if you're trying to plant somewhere, if you go through the door a little bit, to the point where like your teammate can walk in and he's got the bomb, he can defuse behind your shield. And obviously because Montang is on the door, when people try to melee him, it's going to be hard for them to try and shoot his feet or whatever. So it's like a free plant, but that's if you can get it off anyways. But I mean, all the operators are useful. Like I said earlier with Thatcher and Thermite. If Thatcher EMPs the wall, if it's electrified by Bandit, then like Ying throws ability in. Then like smokes from Thermite. You're running as Monty, plant your shield, like you put your shield on your box so they can't shoot you. Plant, retract your shield, and just stand in front of the bomb. And obviously your team can help you out. And obviously it can be an intel operator as well, because you can just walk around with your shield extracted, and you can just ping or call out where they are. He is a free difficulty, which no 1 speed obviously because he's a massive like guy, but he has 3 health though, which is really good. On to the next operator. The next operator is Glaz. Glaz, I don't really like Glaz. I hate coming up against him because his ability just really annoys me. Unless you play a Warden, because that's the only guy who really counters him, to be honest. Unless you play someone like Jaeger, so then he can stop the smokes from coming in. So basically, his ability is he has a DMR, which is overpowered because it's thermal sighted. So that means if he brings smokes, which yes comes in his loadout, he can smoke a room out, and then just sit behind a barricade like a window, and just look through smokes as people walk in. And he can just pick them off that easily. So like you can see, he brings obviously the DMR. He has no other gun. Then you can obviously you can bring a secondary SMG, which is not that good, but it's still a secondary SMG. Is still good. You've got the Goon 6 and a pistol. You've got smokes, frag grenade, and a claymore. But Glaz is really good if you playing on like, if you know how to play them anyways. So yes, you can be an intel operator because you can just, he's got a thermal DMR, and he's obviously a support operator because he can play from a distance. He doesn't have to rush in or anything like that. Anyways, on to the next operator. The next operator is fuse. Right, every time I hear that sound when the fuse thing gets put, cluster charge gets put on a wall or a barricade or whatever, that scares me. I am out of there. I am running for my life. But if I see a fuse and I know it's already gone off, I just, honestly, I just sit there because I know I'm gone. Because on some maps he's so overpowered. That's why he's banned 90% of the time. Because he's that good. He's got a really good gun now. Right, look, he's got the AK-12, which is arguably one of the best guns. He has a shield, which people sometimes use, but not really. He has an LMG. Like, LMGs are just LMGs. He has a pistol, and obviously the cluster charge, which is, yeah, like, he places it on the walls, and then loads of bombs fly out. It's, like, insane. Right, anyways, on to the next operator. Right, I did mention this guy earlier in the Montang part, but Blitz is better. He can't retract his shield, but he's better than Fuse's shield. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same or not, but it's still just better. Because when someone sees a Blitz, it's like Fuse. They're run. Unless you know how to kill them, they're gone. They're gone. Like, it stays there in the specialities. He's map controlling his front line. Blitz wants straight in, and he wants to take over certain parts of the map. Because all you have to do is either melee someone to hit them to the floor and then kill them, or before that, you can flash them by using his ability, which just makes the other person's perspective just white for ages, and then obviously they can't see, so if they don't know what to do, Blitz is either going to just kill them or he's going to melee them, then kill them. Obviously, he brings his shield and his pistol or smokes and breaches for his gadget. Anyways, next operator as possible, so I will gonna have to start up a little bit. This is IQ. She's a really good operator to use because if there's like on the other team, if they're using a lot of gadget operators like Malusi, Capkin, or anyone like that, her ability is like basically she pulls out a pistol and she's got like this little like hologram on top of a pistol. Like when you look through that and you can see gadgets through like that, and you can also find where the bomb is as well. So basically, it says there uses the electronic to locate any electronics in range through obstacles such as walls. Obviously, she brings the AUG, which is a really good gun, LMG, and then the 5.52 Commando pistol, and then that's her ability right there. You can read what it does. Right, on to the next operator. Next operator is Buck. Buck is probably in my top 10 operators. You can use him for anything, breach and support. He can open up any soft wall in the game. His AR turns into a shotgun, well, a skeleton key, which is really good. It says there, toggles underbarrel shotgun attachment on his main weapon. And his main weapon is really good now. It is the C8 SFW, which I feel like is really good for me anyways, barely any recoil. You can obviously bring stun grenades or hard breaches. You probably should bring stun grenades instead of hard breaches, because obviously, well, actually no, hard breaches no, not reinforced walls, but that depends who you've got in your team, so you just might have to change that at the time. But yes, Buck is a very useful operator, as you can open up any soft wall in the game by turning this AR into a shotgun, which is really good as well. And you can also use it on the offense, because it's not that good, it's not that bad as a secondary gun, if you know what I'm saying. The next operator is Blackbeard. That scared me, not gonna lie. My heart jumped. But Blackbeard got reworked, as we all know. Blackbeard used to be one of the best operators when he first came out. His shield on his gun used to never break. But now with his rework, he's been used a lot more on ranked. He's been feared a lot more, and he's been banned a lot more than usual. He's basically a walking Monty with an AR. Now just think of that, how overpowered that is. Now, obviously, people know how to kill him now, because we're like a lot further into the season. But when he first came out, he was one of the most deadliest operators. No one knew what to do, and he has a really good gun as well. Actually, I'm gonna go over his gun. You need to use an iron sight, compensator, or flash hider. Obviously, you have to use a laser on Blackbeard because he needs the ADS time to be fast as possible. That's why I'm using iron sight and all. So just make sure you use that. Or if you want to use a marksman rifle, you do you, but the AR is just better. And then you can obviously, for your gadget, frag grenade or claymore. But it says ballistic shield that bursts through breakable defenses and folds up for using when not right. Defenses and folds up using during repel. I am dying. Don't question it. Next operator is Capito. Right, I recently bought Capito. Don't ask me why. But to be honest, he is a really good operator. His tactical crossbow can even set fire to like the side. That's what people have to control on defense. So you normally get a lot of health took off with fire as well, because fire in this game is stupidly overpowered. And obviously you can use smokes for any type of plant player. And his guns are really good. He has an LMG, which I think is actually really good. And obviously this gun's really good and all. It's the Goon 6, which obviously you can break the barricade in one shot, or you can use a pistol, and you've got hard breaches or claymores. I like to use hard breaches because then just you can open up a reinforced wall or any sort of wall or hatch and you just drop into it very easily. Like for example, you could open up a hatch, like a reinforced hatch with that, then you can smoke it off, drop down, do whatever you want. Right, on to the next operator. Time for the next operator is Habana. Habana, her ability, right, is useful. Do I see a lot of people playing it? No, not really. Well, actually, I have seen a player a canny bit today, but in the past when I played, no, not a lot of people play. But she's very useful. She has this gadget, what you'd say, little red circle things, which are explosive. They're called X-Carriers, what it says there. A 40mm grenade launcher firing explosive pellets that can be detonated from a distance. So she can open up any wall, reinforced, soft, hatches. But she also got like reworked. I don't know how many seasons ago this was though. But you can either shoot 2 out, 4 out, 6 out, 8 out. I think 8's the maximum. She has the Type 89, the Supernova, which is a good shotgun. The Bearing 9, which is also good because then you can use the shotgun and an SMG, pistol, and obviously stunts or breaches, which is very useful for support. Guys, we're coming to like a 20-minute timer here. We got up to a banner. Get us to 50 likes and I'll do a part 2. Then if you maybe get 50 likes on that video, I'll also do the defenders list, you know. Thanks for watching this video, and please comment, like and subscribe. That means the world to me. I'm a coming up YouTuber. I've never thought of doing this before, and this would mean a lot to me. Thank you very much, and goodbye.